afternoon. Today is just a nice cardio circuit day. I got 12 minutes of work coming up, but it's only going to be 6 because it's on a 30-30 split, so half of it's rest, half of it's work. And let's just start warming up to get the show on the road. Some gentle skips with our feet not even leaving the ground. Alright, so skipping is going to be one of our actual exercises today. It's going to be part of the first loop. I don't have a skipping rope, and I just figured out that I like skipping without a rope better. I never screw it up. Alright, let's get the toes off the ground, possibly. So gentle warming up skipping, but we're off the ground by just a titch. Get our spring going. Another one of our exercises today is split squat jumps. So that requires a bit of a spring and some power. And it might kill us, but we're going to try it. 3, 2, 1, come out of that. And let's just get into our side shuffle to get our warm up going. Or continue it, I guess, right? So we got some split squat jumps. We've got some skipping. Oh no, skipping's in the second round, right? Got some plank stuff. And then a position that I believe is more out of a yoga class. Let's drop our body a bit and side to side, a little lower. This is just to get the legs going. It's lots of leg stuff today. We want them ready to go. Let's go a little bit faster maybe. A little bit faster. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. Let's get our arms warmed up. So one of our exercises in the first round is going to be a plank, touching our hand to shoulder. So it's going to be an alternating movement. Let's reverse direction. So as we're doing our normal plank, we're going to try to pick one hand up off the floor and touch the opposite shoulder. Change direction. Now that's going to be for 30 seconds. So if 30 seconds is too long, you just plop a knee down, take 2 breaths, and then just jump back in. Reverse direction again. Make these circles a little bit bigger and slower. But stay within a comfortable, pain-free range of motion. Nice job. Alright, let's hike out our knee to opposite elbow. Doesn't have to touch, but you do have to lift that foot that's in the air. Keep the toes lifted towards the knee, and then keep your chest up, and keep breathing. Nice. So the week's almost done. That feels pretty sweet. Let's speed this up. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. And let's hike out the butt kickers. The hamstrings are going to get used quite a bit. For split squat jumps, basically everything from the waist down gets used. And it's used with some vigor, so we want to be ready. Let's jog this out in 3, 2, 1. Get a little more snap going. Nice job. Try to feel light on your toes. 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. Alright. Some dynamic mobility. So my right leg is going to go back. My right hand is going to go and touch the floor beside my front foot. And I'm going to twist to my left. Look at the ceiling. And then come out. Switch sides. Left leg back, left hand down, twist, look at the ceiling, and come out. Let's do this a couple times on both sides. A little bit of balance involved in this. Make it look graceful. Actually, it doesn't matter how it looks. If your attempt is to make it look graceful, that's the goal. Okay? That's what's important. One more both sides. And come on out. All right. Another one for the hips. We're going to take our, and for balance as well. Take an ankle, cross it, cross the opposite knee. Keep your balance and then try to sit. When you've gone as far as you can, then just come right out of it, okay? If your balance is so terrible that this is impossible, then have something nearby you can just kind of lean on. We're going to switch sides back and forth to help you do this stretch. But then know that once in a while, like maybe during the day regularly, if you need a little break from sitting at the computer, try that just in your living room, right? Try this exercise without any help, and then the goal is to actually work on the balance. Here's the last one. I'm doing my last one on my last side. All right, let's do a quad. So I'm just going to try to grab my ankle, reach my hand up and squeeze my knees together and stand tall, and then come out. I'm also adding a little shrug. So on the hand that's holding my leg, I'm shrugging my shoulder to my ear just to increase that stretch a little bit. Squeeze the knees. Don't hold it for more than a second. This is another good one that you may spend more time flailing and flopping than actual stretching, and that's okay. We're warming up. We're getting ready for some serious work. One more time, and then we're going to come out. All right, nice. Grab some water and let me show you what the deal is. So, we have 3 exercises, 4 rounds. That works out to 12 minutes because it's 30-30. 30 on, 30 off. Next exercise, same idea. So, pace yourself over 12 minutes. Split squat jumps. The goal, the full meal deal, is you're in this split squat position or a lunge position, and both feet come up and both feet land at the same time. That's the goal. Now, a couple ways to make this easier is you can rest in this top position for a second and then lower yourself and then land again. Give yourself a second to rest and then do it again, okay? Another way to do it, if your body does not like leaping and landing because the knees just scream with pain, then just do a really fast stepping reverse lunge. So you go down, you come up, switch legs, down, come up, switch legs, down, come up, and then go as fast as you can, okay? Split squat jumps. Plank, hand to shoulder. This is what it looks like. We're in a plank, and I'll tell you how to make this a bit easier for yourself. Wide feet, narrow hands, okay? And then touch, and touch, and touch, and touch. If you make your feet really wide and you find out that's too easy, then make your feet narrower. I'm going wide feet, narrow hands. That's how I like it. Third exercise is, I think maybe this is called chair. The goal is to be in a position like this. So knees are bent, knees are spread open, heels are close together. It's almost like the soles of the feet are looking at each other. Feet are off the ground. Hands are in a big circle like you're holding an exercise ball, and we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. All right? Now, one way to make this a little bit easier is let your feet touch the floor, but just like 5 pounds worth or 2 pounds worth, just touching the floor. Another way to make it a bit easier is the hands just hold the outside of the knee, and that keeps you upright just a little bit easier. So one of those positions is going to work for you for 30 seconds, okay? All right, my thing is dinging here. Okay, so the goal is to move continuously, at the same speed. So don't blow everything on the first round and then lay down for the 4th one, okay? We're going in 10 seconds. And every day we go. Okay, ready in 3, 2, 1. Split squat jumps. Oh yeah. So this exercise definitely has the ability to kill us. So make it work for you. We all know how much we have to do. So take like a 1 second break in between each one, or a 2 second break between each one. Don't go so low, whatever. Almost done. Done. Woo. Nice. Now we're going to our plank. Hand to shoulder, but only after our 30-second rest is done. Oh, this is going to be awesome. So this first exercise is blasting and dynamic. Second one is calm. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And we're breathing, or we're finding a way to breathe. Remember, wide feet, narrow hands makes it possible. Keep your lower back super still. Your hips shouldn't be moving or shifting or wiggling at all. Nice, and rest. So imagine you've got that glass of wine that you've poured and it's breathing for later on, like an hour from now. It sits on your lower back and it shouldn't spill. Okay, third exercise, no motion at all. Totally still. Find the position that challenges you. And 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now you want to make this look like it's easy, okay? Make it as hard as you want it to feel for the 30 seconds. But smile, look light. Just imagine that yoga instructor that's at the front that always looks like nothing hurts and there's no gravity around where they exist. Your body just kind of floats around. That's you. Rest. Get ready for round 2. So that floating appearance, I think the secret is state of mind. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I think. Okay, we're going to split squat jumps again in 5. This is the one that kind of kicks me in the butt. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Feel light. Focus on the part when you're in the air. I know it's a very short moment, but it's at that moment where there's no effort. So make sure you pay attention to that moment. Almost done. Rest. Because we have to focus on something. If we can feel that moment, oh, we're golden. All right, back to plank, hand to shoulder. In 10. 5. That's us, here we go. Just find a way to breathe. I find that if I exhale while my one hand is up, that makes it better, because that's the hardest part of the movement. Quiet lower back, quiet hips. Rest. Excellent. All right. So the positive side of me can now see that we are almost halfway done. Yeah, almost halfway done. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. And we're doing our chair. Really feel yourself holding that big round exercise ball. It fits in your legs, fits in your arms. Again, grabbing the knee just makes it that much easier. Letting the heels just touch the floor makes it that much easier. And the really accomplished exerciser knows how to make those adjustments for themselves. 2, 1, relax. And then, well, if they don't, they know that they should ask me or somebody to get some of those tips. That's the number one question. How do I make this a little bit easier? How do I make this a little bit harder to match me? Okay, we're halfway done. Yeah, so split squat jumps in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's for us. Here we go. So you're exhaling as you drive up. Head up, chest up. Don't get caught looking at the ground. Your feet know where it is. Rest. Excellent. All right. I'm thinking about the fact that we only do that one more time. Ten seconds. Plank, hand to shoulder. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You can do this really slow, or you can do it really fast. I don't think it makes it easier or harder. You can play around with it. Rest. I got caught looking at the clock there thinking, wait a minute. That has to be 30 seconds. Get ready for chair. 10 seconds. And 3. Here we go. Get in your position. One of the tricks is you'll notice as you exhale with this position, it feels maybe okay, but the inhale is like, how do I get the air in? Because you lose your power then, right? Well, just figure it out. Take a quick inhalation and a slow exhalation. That's one way to do it. And then also squeeze your tummy extra hard when you inhale. Rest. And then you can kind of, like for example, on the inhale, you push with a 10 out of 10. But on the exhale, you maybe squeeze your tummy with a 7 out of 10. And that's how you kind of manage yourself. Okay, last round coming up here. Last round. Okay, going in 5 seconds. Split squat jumps. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Exhale as you blast up. Almost done. Rest. All right. Those are finished. Congratulations. Get your rest in here. Coming up to our last plank, hand to shoulder. Ready? 3, 2, 1. If you've got some strength here, Maybe narrow your feet a little bit, just to make it a little bit more challenging. Rest. Okay, last part of this round. The next round coming up is, well, this is always going at your own pace, but the next round definitely encourages that. All right, chair in 5, 3, 2, 1, and hold, and smile, and breathe, and relax. There you go. Way over halfway done. And get the quiver going. 5 seconds. Rest. Whew. Nice. All right, shut her down. Let's grab some water and let me show you and explain the next part, okay? So I'm going to change my timer because we're now doing a 2-minute AMRAP. 2 minutes of continuous motion. Your goal is to move at the same speed throughout the 2 minutes. So let's try to avoid taking large rests. We always have our option to take a 2-breath break and then continue, but we're not going to take like a 20-second break, okay? If you end up feeling like you need a 20-second break, I'm going to suggest you went too fast at the beginning. So slow down on the next round, okay? So here's our exercises. 20 skips. I got to read my list again. 20 skips with rope or without, whatever works for you. Here's where you need your little weights, okay? We have 10 alternating shoulder presses, so 10 in total. So 5 each side, okay? So boom, 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 boom. 10 in total, okay? And then we have 5 burpees. So I'm going to suggest if it's there for you, your burpee is all the way down, all the way up, and a big jump. 5. There's also the option where you just touch the ground, feet pop out, feet pop in, and it's a slightly smaller jump. Next option, hands go down, feet step out, feet step in, and it's just like you're doing the wave. Or you do a little jump, whatever works for you there, okay? Those are, I guess, 3 really good options for burpees. So 20 skips, 10 alternating shoulder presses, 5 each side. So let's call it 5 each side. So we have a 20, 5, and 5. 20 skips, 5 shoulder presses each side, 5 burpees, and then repeat. You go at your speed, I go at my speed. If you forget what's going on, you can probably look at the screen and go, oh yeah, that's what's next, because I might be doing it, okay? 2 minutes. Are you ready? Oh yeah. The goal is to do this twice. And we're going to take it almost a 2-minute break between the two. Ready? Going in 10 seconds. So listen for that dinger. This is going to be fantastic. 3, 2, 1. That's us. 1, 2. $20 of those, right? And then 5 each side. Nice. And then 5 burpees. repeat at the pace that works for you. We're coming up to the halfway mark. Oh, almost did too many there. Yikes. It's just 5 each side, right? All right, folks, about 30 seconds to go. Nice work. You're going at your pace. This is either time to speed up a little bit or just hold on to the end. You got 12 seconds. Nice. Okay. Now that thing says 2-minute rest. So, what I'd like to do is take the full 2 minutes. The way this type of a workout is intended to work is it is intended to be kind of hard, kind of stressful on your body. It's where you get to kind of reach into new territory and see what things feel like, and maybe go through a zone where you think to yourself, I don't think I can keep going. But then you do. You get to the end and you're surprised, but then you get a full 2 minutes of recovery, and then the magic happens sometimes where your body is like, okay, now I know what this feels like. I can do this. If you ever decide to do this on your own and you want to push the envelope and actually really tax yourself with some maximum effort intensity, feel free to change the rest to 3 minutes, just to give yourself all the rest you need. Rest is fantastic. And by the way, we're down to like 35 seconds left, so 2 minutes resting feels a lot shorter than 2 minutes working. 20 skips, 5 shoulder presses each side, 5 burpees. We're going in 23 seconds. And then when we're done this, then that's it. No more work. We've done it, okay? 10 seconds, brace yourself, calm the mind, let the body do the work. In 3, 2, 1, going with 20 skips. And that's complete. 5 shoulder presses each side. Alternate them. Awesome. And then 5 burpees. Excellent. After the skipping, it's 5 presses each side. Okay, we're coming up to halfway mark here. 5 burpees. Nice work, everybody. I got 20 skips. Down shoulder presses. And then 5 burpees. Oh. I thought I was going to ding before I had to start my 5th one. Rest. Those 2 minutes is over. Our workout is over. At least the hard part. Grab some water. Feel good about what you just accomplished. A little bit of stretching now, okay? Oh, nice work. That was good stuff. So, when we're doing those kind of AMRAPs, or that really high intensity stuff, you really want to, when you're recovered or when you're finished, move around, okay? Keep moving. Your heart is really good at pumping blood out to your muscles, but not so good at pumping it back to itself. You need the legs for that. So if the legs are bending and contracting and straightening and moving gently, that gets the blood flowing back. Because otherwise it doesn't get to the head, then you pass out and fall over. So you want to keep moving after you've worked really, really hard, okay? All right, nice job. All right, so our first stretch that we're going to do is going to take care of some of the tension that we might have built up into our glutes. And this is where you got a couple of options to make this more gentle or more intense, I guess. And it's just a choice, whatever you like. But this is something you can do leaning against the wall, so you don't have to worry about balance at all. Or just put a hand on the wall, because you don't need your whole body leaning, okay? Or you can just actually work on your balance. If you still have any left, knock it out. So we're going to do that same stretch we did at the beginning with our ankle across the knee, but we're just going to hold it for longer, okay? So let's try this. I've got my left ankle across my right knee. I've got my stick just in case I need some balance. I work out a lot here. I don't really need to work on my balance right now, but I do need to work on some turning this muscle tension off. 3, 2, 1, come out of that nice and slowly and switch sides. We're going to do each side a couple times, and we're going to hold each side a little bit longer as we go. So you want to sit down, keep your head up and your chest up. But I always picture if I had a nice big beer belly here, that it would just plop in this triangle between my legs. 3, 2, 1, and come out of that. Same thing, first side, but longer. That foot that's on top, actively lift your toes inside your shoe, okay? That just does some magic stability for your knee joint. I like to take my left elbow and just kind of push down on the knee a little bit, and I feel that in the hip, and that feels useful. I was going to say good, but it doesn't feel good. 3, 2, 1, come on out. Same thing on the second side. Ankle across the knee, have a seat. And enjoy. If your breathing is still elevated, let yourself continue to breathe deep. Might slow down, but keep breathing deep. All right, let's come out of that. Perfect. I'm going to lose my stick. I don't need that anymore. Okay, we're going to use some of the positions that's similar to at the beginning when we warm up with our reverse lunges. Okay? And this just feels so good. I'll go to a bit of an angle so you can see the rest of my body. Wrong angle. I got it. Don't worry. Don't help. Okay, so I'm going to step back with my right leg. Both hands come to the inside. And here my back toe might stay curled under. or I might flip it over. And now my goal is to get my hips as low to the floor as possible and just try to enjoy and relax in this position. If this is too much of a stretch and you're not there, or you can get there but it's way too intense, then just come up onto a knee or have your kitchen chair nearby and you can just kind of hold yourself on that. That works really, really well. 3, 2, 1, and I love to transition from one side to the other through a plank. So that's what I'm going to do. And then relax. Fantastic. Get your breath. Start to feel the post-workout buzz that washes over you. All right, we're going to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Same stretch. No change, except for maybe if you want to let that front knee fall to the outside a little bit. If you do, you quickly realize why we do that. The inner adductor stretch of that front leg. And now we're just going to enjoy this for a bit. So as your breath really slows down, let it stay deep if it wants to, or take like 2 or 3 deep, long, slow breaths right now, all the way in and all the way out. When you've done that, notice how the tension in your body just melts away. Okay, we're going to switch sides. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. And stretch. When I switch on to my right side, my right hand always twitches it. It's not sure if I'm going to step on it or not with that front shoe. It's like it does it all on its own. It's like, maybe I stepped on it once and now it's scared. Again, this front knee maybe just falls out to the side a little bit. We're almost done here. 3, 2, 1. Come on out of that. And now what I want to do is add to that the quad stretch. So I'm going to just turn this the other way so you can see when I do it on this side. So we start off in that same position, okay? With our left, I've got the left leg forwards. And now what I'm going to try to do is reach back for my right foot. And then I'm going to twist my body open. This is for the right quadricep muscle, okay? Oh my goodness, that feels great. Try to see the ceiling. And then relax. There's probably some pretty significant tension somewhere in your right hip or thigh. Or maybe the right hamstring already cramped and you have to come out of the stretch, so you're dealing with that. And when that cramp goes away, just try it again. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let yourself come out of that. We're going to switch sides. Same thing with this. I'm going to use my right hand to grab my left foot, and I'm going to twist it open. Keep breathing. If you notice that something is really fighting you, try to breathe into it. Do your best to relax it. It might not relax today, but eventually it will. 3, 2, 1. Come out of that. And we're going to repeat that same thing on each leg. We'll switch them up. Try to grab that back leg and twist. Perfect. All right, tomorrow's Friday. And it's going to be Thanksgiving weekend, so after Thanksgiving, have a good weekend. Enjoy the Monday holiday. And then I'll be back here Tuesday morning. Okay, come out of that. Last one coming up here. Right leg in front. I'm grabbing the left foot with the right arm. And I'm enjoying this last stretch. Three, two, one. Let that go. All right. That is the workout. Congratulations. Thanks for coming. See you soon. Take care.